Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the sky because the thing will not behave. I tightened it before I started this. It's already loose again. I'm gonna have to find a new, some kind of a thing to decide to get this to work. Maybe the other one, I think it's still in the car somewhere. Maybe we'll pull over up here and get it, put it in there. I like the view that you guys get from here better, but it won't stay put. So really, I think what I need to do is like super glue it or something. I don't know. How is everyone? It is Tuesday, so I guess that's why we went live. Someone was asking me the other day if I was going to do a drive stream again soon. I'm not sure why, but y'all enjoy these. I enjoy rambling, so here we are. I am not responsible for the things that I ramble. It is a balmy 71 degrees. As you can see, hey, there's a smiley face and balloons up in the power lines up there to the right. It is not humid. It is not really breezy, I don't think. I didn't notice a breeze. And our high today is only like 75. We've been having a very, very nice summer so far. Normally, what are we, mid-May? Normally it's in the 90s already, or at least the high 80s. It's also normally humid. We're getting close to hurricane season. We've only had one day that it was 90 degrees and humid so far. Maybe a couple of humid days, but not overly humid and oppressive. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Sorry, I keep having to adjust you guys. So tomorrow is a fun day. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. You guys get to see the sky again. Woo! Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party goes on sale Thursday for those of you who have resort reservations. If y'all need resort reservations, hit me up. My information should be at the bottom. Instagram is the best way. As y'all know, I'm a travel agent, so I can do reservations for the resort as well as Mickey's Not So Scary. Tickets range anywhere from $100 to $200 on average. I think it's $109 is the cheapest. And then once it goes on sale, we can see about adding those to your package. I have plans to be there. I don't know if that will happen or not. I am making the plans to be there. I have purchased everything. I will be purchasing tickets to the Halloween party. I only have one thing that may stand in the way, really, I think. I applied for an apprenticeship with Google, and it starts in September. If I don't get the remote ones, then I may be stuck here. Or Chicago, because I applied here, or Chicago. Or remote. I would love to get the remote one. The Google built a building here in Atlanta. They have a skyscraper downtown, or midtown actually. And Microsoft has a bunch of buildings in Midtown, and I think they're planning on building a bunch more stuff. We are definitely a tech hub if we were not before. Stay. But I think that is my excitement for today. I'm still fighting with my school to get my transcripts read. I sent them the first set of transcripts September 28th of last year. I did everything over again because I'm now at the point where I can't register for classes because of prerequisites, etc., until they get everything fixed. I sent them again a month ago. And as you all know, it's not free to do this. And I know I sent them September 28th of last year because I have the confirmation in my email box from when I filled out their little form. And then they emailed me back the beginning of last week. We'll get this done in 4 to 8 weeks or something like that. I'm like, no, I have to start school and I have to register now. Oh, okay, well, and I explained that we'd been doing this in September of last year. And they're like, okay, well, we'll get it to you back, completed by the end of this week. And that was last week, and we're now on Tuesday. I gave them the Monday before I started bugging them again. I sent them another email last night. They're the worst school that I have ever dealt with to get things done. And I'm not going to name the school right now, but it's just ridiculous. If you do enough research, you should be able to find out. But they have basically the Georgia Film Commission was set up, and they're doing these programs in conjunction with the Georgia Film Commission in order to get their tax breaks, etc. And it's really just impossible to deal with them with this. So I'm not sure where to go. I mean, I've got an application in at another university up in Boston that accepts my credits from something else, but they haven't processed any of my transcripts either. So basically, I'll take the class this summer and see if I get accepted into the university up in Boston, into their program, and go from there, because it's just not right. It shouldn't be that hard. I mean, it shouldn't be easy, but it shouldn't be that hard either. Well, easy is relative. It's like, basically, if you want my money, then you really, really should be helping me out a little bit here. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, I remember where I'm going now. I'm just kind of driving along. So we're kind of in limbo for that. We're in limbo. My lease renewal on my house should arrive by the end of this month. And I'll find out how much they're going to jack up the rent, because right now I have really cheap rent in comparison to everywhere else in Atlanta. And as you guys know, I've been fighting with them for the last year about fixing different things. Now, all of a sudden, they're contacting me wanting to fix things, which kind of makes me nervous on what they're planning on doing with the house or the renewal letter. But I've made plans. I have money set aside if I have to move. I have made plans. If I have to move, I won't be able to stay here. That much I've already figured out. It doesn't mean I won't be able to come back one day. It just means that it's not affordable right now for where I'm at. I need another year where I'm living with cheap rent before I can afford to go forward from there, because I need to making the money to move is not an issue, or having the money to move is not an issue. It's having the employment, because I've been self-employed for so long, and a lot of rentals, especially in Atlanta right now, will not rent to you if you don't have an actual job, which is crazy, because self-employed, you make more money than you do if you have a paycheck. And a lot of people will make fake paychecks, and that's not something I want to do. That's very dishonest. I don't like doing things like that. So we shall see. And I know, like, when people go to Florida, a lot of people, even if you pay a year in advance, they're not going to rent to you because, you don't have a job. So moving out of state, if I don't have a remote job, is going to be an issue, because I won't have, a job where I'm going if I have to go. And then if I find something here, I'm not going to want to move away from here and leave that job. But then again, how will I find something else here? Because I can't really afford it unless I get a job that's here that I can afford. So it's kind of, everything right now is up in the air pending my lease renewal letter. And I wish they would just hurry up and send it and get it done and over, so I know I can make a solid plan and know what I'm doing. I want to stay where I'm at one more year and then go from there. Part of me also kind of just wants to stick all my stuff in storage and travel around for a while and just Airbnb it. But I need more stability than that. I don't know if I could handle not having a home base, a solid home base. We should have turned there. I'll turn here. Did not know this idiot was going to stop. Okay. You know, I'm at that stage in my life where I don't think I could deal with not having a home base. I just really don't. I don't know. I kind of want to go in the craft store. I don't need to go in the craft store, though. That would be bad. Spend too much money in the craft store. Sorry, guys. People have no self-preservation when it comes to cars anymore. They just walk right out in front of you. I wonder if you can go inside that Starbucks yet. That line for that Starbucks gets so bad because they had the lobby shut down. And even without with the lobby, it was bad. But then they had the lobby shut down for a few years. Right here on the right, that's High Chinese. They have authentic Chinese food, which is actually surprisingly very hard to find. What is going on with this parking lot today? The authentic Chinese food. I mean, Chinese food in itself is not hard to find, but authentic Chinese food is. Hey, Diana. Say hi to Mike if he's there. If he's not, tell him to get working. But I am going to call this the end of the journey. I'm going to go and get my thing that I came here to get, which is lunch, and then go and do all my working for the day. So I will speak to you guys again soon. I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday. And as you have seen by the last couple lives, we are bebopping around. One of us is okay, Diana. One of us is bebopping around Thailand, and we don't necessarily know when we are going to do our lives. And I have a bunch of things that I'm going to be doing too over the next month or so. And we don't necessarily know when we're going to do our lives until shortly before they happen, or exactly what time. And I don't want to schedule something and then have to keep changing the time on it. So a lot of things we do are pop-up. So make sure that you subscribe and hit your bell notification so that you don't miss anything. And if you do miss it, you can always watch it on the replay. And we do appreciate any watches that we get. Mostly we're making video content and videos for marketing purposes for traveling is a lot of what we're doing. So some of the lives I've done, I'll download things and make new videos, and you'll see these videos as I get them made. I'll pop them up there. But the beach that we were at, that he was at over the weekend, we have access to the condo that he was staying in to rent out. So I'll be posting more about that when I get that video together. And I think that's about it. So I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Stay out of trouble. Go outside, enjoy the day.